The opinions expressed by the host and guest on this program are solely their own and do not represent the views or opinions of Blind United. We strive to provide diverse perspectives and discussions on our platform, but the opinions expressed should be understood as personal viewpoints and not reflective of Blind United as an organization.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Time with Blind United. Carol, you came in with a hot mic, sweetheart.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry,
good.
Ed.
It's all good. But welcome. And we got my brother Pedro.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How's everybody doing on this Wednesday?
Hey, this is
Tuesday. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's Tuesday, dog.
Oh my God, I've been all over the place. That's right.
Well, I mean, you and Monica don't ever stop. So, but anyway, yeah, no, it's Tuesday morning, and again, welcome to another edition of Coffee Time with Blind United. So let me get these interest groups out the way. Got a little change in the scheduling, programming, I guess you would call it. Got an email this morning. They won't have the makeup group, so we got 2 instead of 3. We got the fitness at 4:00 with Ray, and then we got the lady support group at 6 with Vanetta. So y'all come on and check out Ladies Night and hang out with them. They say the fellas are welcome in fitness. If y'all want to come in and hang out and get you a little workout on. You like doing physical things, Pedro. You ain't been getting your steps in. Well, you do get your steps in.
Yeah. It's pretty good to work yourself out. Especially if you're indoors a lot and hanging out. Getting a quick routine to work out and stay healthy and burn some calories. Burn some energy. The Mets with Apple Watch calls them now. Apple developed a new type of system to to do that. But yeah, it's a dope group. My better half told me, yeah, guys are welcome, and I was like, we might do it together, me and her. But I'm actually over here at another place right now. I'm not with her, so we'll see what happens.
Well, that's the beauty of Zoom. You can do it from no matter where you at. But I mean, I need to go but I'm being honest, I'm just too lazy. So I got to get it. I'll be glad when I need to get out and walk. That's what I need to do. I can't just, so that's my thing, but I can't walk unless I'm going somewhere. This thing has got me a lot going on with me. So I haven't been doing a lot out and about, moving around since COVID was, COVID got my ass used to sitting in the house. So, but anyway,
a lot of people that COVID.
Don't be lazy like me. Come on in and hang out and do some fitness, and then ladies, you got your support group of 6. So, anyway,
up ladies, y'all got your support group, man. They doing it, huh?
Yeah. So I guess I need to go ahead and make another announcement, huh? Since we've had our little discussion with the board yesterday, we're not going to be doing our walk a mile. We decided we're not necessarily properly prepared to do it the way we want to do it. So we've decided to back up, regroup, and start now for next year. That way we can have everything in place the way we want to do it. You know, when we do it for the first time under the Blind United banner, we want to do it the right way. So we just thought it was best to go ahead and pull it and concentrate on some of the other stuff we're doing. You know, we still got a couple other parties coming up for those that like to partay. I wish you was out here, Kel. You can come party with us, baby. Oh, now she muted too.
I think so. Let me double check that. Yeah, I think she be in those groups too. My better half likes that. Uh, she dropped off, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, but what does I say? That group, a lot of people they like it.
Oh yeah. I mean the whole ladies' night thing. They like that whole concept, so it's all good. So anyway, we can move on to some other stuff. Like I said,
Sorry about that.
later we'll start off with hell. I'm stuck.
Well, one of our topics we wanted to talk about is um, resources and tools that you can use that I know most of us might know, but there is a crowd of us that might not know these applications and these devices and resources that they might be barely going blind or they haven't been in contact with anybody that's blind, so they don't know about these applications and resources. And we do have people like that in our community, and when we are able to at least verbally guide them that way to these applications and devices and resources, I think they will be a little better off. They might have a little more questions, but they will definitely have a slight roadmap on what they can kind of do, the options they might have for them. Um, and I was going to start off on applications and tools and devices. If you want to do that,
So I mean, no, that's cool. I mean, so you talking about just basic, like the Be My AI
yes,
stuff, or
yes, things that we already.
the CNAI stuff, those
Hmm.
to help you read, in a crunch.
Yes, yes, and those are our application, folks. CNAI is an artificial intelligence that lets you read your mail or any print document. They also have a feature in there that you switch and it will take a picture of the document. You can save it. And they have other features within that application, a currency reader, a scene uh, describer, and other tools like that. So you can switch from American currency to the yen and other currencies and stuff.
If
They
you're a
also,
traveler,
yeah, if you're a traveler, if you
well,
if
it's
you're
more
not,
because they want to make the app marketable around the planet. You
of
know what I'm
course,
saying?
yes,
So
yes,
that so.
and
And
blindness hits all over the world, not just here.
that's right. It's all over the planet. So that's something to think about.
And then what else they have in there? They have other tools within CNAI, and CNAI is an application that you could download from the App Store, and I think it's on Google Play. I'm not too sure for my Android users. Um, um, Also another good application is Be My Eyes. And Be My Eyes is a free application, guys. It's a has several tools. It has a directory if you're looking for phone numbers, like for certain places. It's a good directory. Also, it has something called get support. You get a live person that will look through your camera at something that you want to be described or need help with,
Right.
and then that tool is pretty dope. I liked it. I used it. Um,
Excuse me.
bless you. It helps me sometimes guide myself
Bless
to
you.
the other side of the street, read labels and stuff like that. Sometimes when there's a lot of like a lot of products on the shelf, that helps me having a live person, or even if I don't have a smart TV and I need to change the HDMI channel, guys, what about it's on HDMI 4, one of your relatives didn't change it back for you, and now the voice from the cable box is not there, the TV is not a smart TV, so it does not have a screen reader or a screen viewer in
Right.
some cases. But you know, I use that tool for those. I actually use those tools for captions, so there's different methods you could use that tool. And
That's
also
actually a great tool. They're adding more and more stuff. That
hmm
my understanding is that's one of the only when would they get support on the Be My Eyes app.
hmm
Uh, uh, that's one of the only outlets where you can actually get a live person from Google.
Yeah, yeah. They have
Okay,
a big directory, even Microsoft, Apple accessibility.
all everybody. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
they have.
really a great tool. You're getting people to know about the product you need help with, and they can see what you're working with. So,
Yes, yes, and Be My Eyes is a free tool, just like CNAI is a free tool too. Just a caution. Remember, with these live folks, they're volunteers, so be mindful about personal information like credit cards and stuff like that.
yeah, especially
Okay.
when you get a live volunteer that way.
Yes, of course, yes.
Yeah.
And another unique feature after the directory is their Seeing AI. This AI is it's through done through ChatGPT. They're bringing the newer models into it, so it's gonna get better. Uh, Personally, I prefer it over seeing AI. I run tests before in my technology class. We put them side to side and we tested all those AI applications and tested them up with ChatGPT directly also. So that was a dope little class we had, you know. That's why we say it's good to come into our interest groups. You might learn something. Well, you will learn something, and we have so different type of groups that whatever your interest may be, we might have a group for you. But
Uh,
back to the CNAI AI, and this is a class that is gonna be coming and is gonna move slow and is gonna be about AI signing up and prompting and other basics like that. So it's
Building
coming
your
soon.
profile, if you got a business or whatever,
hmm
or whatever. I mean, you just building a profile so that the AI works with you and understands, the information you're looking for.
Yes.
That's what, again, slowing it back down. I mean, for people like I say, for people like you, Pedro, you study, you go in there, you play with it, you spend time in it. A lot of
hmm
people when they bump into firewalls or barriers or whatever, they get discouraged and they say, you know what, man, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Let me come back in there and try again later. Because I like what it's doing, but I'm just too frustrated right now. Whatever.
Yeah.
They don't always get it the first time. You
And,
know.
and and that includes me too, folks. That includes me too. I know I get intuitive with this stuff and I catch it, but I get frustrated. I have something I talk to my devices when I get upset.
Oh, I didn't heard you cussing.
I talk to my devices. I'll be like, "What's going on, bro?" You know what I mean? But it's just an outlet for me to get my frustrations out. Sometimes I step
uh,
away and then I come back, A good trick is to try it before you go to sleep, and then when you go to sleep, your mind is actually gathering all that information, and it works it out backwards, and you start retaining more like
Right,
that. That's why they
right,
say study before you go to sleep.
right. So
Um, that's see.
I was
Hmm.
going to ask Carol Pedro, since you are technically just getting into the game, as recapturing your life after losing your sight going total. Carol, what are some of the apps you found useful?
Um, I like seeing AI when I'm trying to, read my mail. I do Be My Eyes more than anything. I like it's more user friendly for me. I match my clothing. I read
Hmm.
directions on my food. I have the old washing machine and dryer, so when I turn my knob, it lets me know just about anything. Um, if I forget my credit card numbers, it'll even tell me that stuff, without me having to go live with someone. But
Right.
for a lot of the things, but it does give me that option as well to go live. I have a lot of T-shirts, but they may be the same color but different designs. And sometimes Be My Eyes won't give me all of the information that I need, just depending on the lighting. But if I
Hmm.
call a volunteer, they are right there to give me everything that I need and let me know, no, that's not the same color red. That doesn't match that, you know.
Hmm.
So I like Be My Eyes. I like seeing AI. And I have some other ones on there, but I don't use them very much.
Hmm. And that seeing AI, folks. Also one of our lady friends, she started using it, and she likes to coordinate her outfits, her purse, everything. So, she's loving it. She's not a tech
With
savvy
seeing
person.
AI?
No, Be My Eyes, the AI
Oh,
part.
okay.
Yeah.
You had said
Be
And
seeing
my
AI.
AI.
well, yeah, Be My AI, and it's been a great tool for her. She says on matching up colors and things like that. And folks, I do the same too. I look at my shirts and all that, make sure the tone. And this is something I will be covering. Well, we will be covering in our upcoming AI classes. So stay tuned for that schedule. But we'll be covering Be My AI and other AI apps and how we can prompt them for better results.
The
I,
only issue that I have with either one of the seeing AI or the Be My Eyes, other than having to call a volunteer, is reading medication. If you have a small bottle, by being a rounded label like the bottle, it
Correct.
will not read everything for you. So I'll have to utilize the seeing AI. I mean, I just left Walgreens and asked them if they had a talking script machine because I was told that through NFB, but they were like, no, and I don't think they know what they're talking about. I'm gonna have to do some more investigation in that
they
because
don't
when you
want to
live
pay
on,
for the. See what that is, Carol. There's an RF label, a tag in there. The
mm-hmm,
labels they put on there, the ones that talk, there's an RF wire in there where they
okay,
record on, and
right,
they don't want to pay the extra money for the label. Plus they would have to provide the machine to read it.
right,
So just I mean, just throwing that stuff out there. See,
So it's an RF label, radio frequency.
well, it's a radio figure RF tag, right?
Okay.
Just like when you're going through,
Yes.
they used to use them on your tags on your luggage when you were traveling. As it goes
Yes.
through it, it reads, when you're looking at it, it says Texas, whatever airport in Texas, right?
But
right.
But the equipment is reading the RF tag.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But we have an answer to that. I have an answer to that, and it's our iPhone. When we do Apple Pay, it's an RF chip in it that shoots out that little radio frequency. It should be able to receive that medical tag and tell you what it is.
I
So
mean,
In
I hear you.
essence, it's what I'm thinking. But we might have to well, I might have to reach out and see.
But
But
see, I was told you could buy like a talking machine for like $10 at either Walmart or Walgreens. But if they
Hmm.
don't, if the label is not set up for it, it's not going to work anyway,
Yes,
right?
it's true. And you need to talk to your to a manager of your pharmacy and tell them you need to have these. Folks are they need blind folks take medications, and it's a fight I think the NFB's been trying to do to get them all on these medications because I get medications too, and sometimes you're like, what is this and
I
what is
mean, I'm
that?
being honest. I had the same problem. Once I keep mine arranged in my drawer. You know what I'm saying?
I do too. I
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
use rubber
uh,
bands. I use little dots. I use Velcro. I use, whatever I have to just kind of distinguish them from
right,
each
right,
other.
right. I mean, and then when it comes to my backup is the feel of the peel.
Right. I feel the peel.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what
But
I'm saying?
if it's something new, or they've
Right, right
changed
there.
lab companies, a lot of times they'll
Or
change
right,
lab
or they
companies
say,
and they feel the same.
actually pharmaceutical companies where they making the pill in a different shape.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. Pharmaceutical
Also,
companies.
I don't know if y'all know, guys. Monica, she has this like this little tray, and it has the closing tops, but on the closing tops, it has braille. It has the number brailles on it, 1 through 9 or 1 through 10, I think, and each you go open the each side and put in pills, right? So the pills are
Right,
in
right, right. You can see,
on
you
number
can.
1, 2, and 3 like that, and you know if you keep them like which pills you put in it, you could kind of keep them in order too. That was a cool little strategy she got going.
But then
Yeah, but
I'm new with vision loss, so of course I don't know braille like everyone else does. So,
yeah, yeah,
Right,
she
right,
um,
doesn't
right.
know braille. She just puts bump dots on them. I know braille. I just felt it. I was like, oh, he got
okay.
braille. But
I mean, I know A through J, and I'm told that the numbers
hmm
are, you make a something like an
Well,
H to make it like
well,
look like numbers, but
like a
uh
L. It looks like a backwards L.
backwards L. Okay.
yeah, but again, I mean, there is techniques. There's tricks. But I mean, again, people did. I was having this conversation with somebody the other day. One of the biggest issues. This is why the ADA is in play, but people don't pay any attention to it. Right?
Right.
Is the fact that we're such a small part of the society as a whole
Yes.
that again the little extra cost because they're not going to have special labels. I mean, they could just have a special label, have it in your profile that you blind. I mean, they got part of your medical record there. I mean, all they got to do is flag, okay, this person is blind. They need this label here, right?
Hmm.
Whatever.
Right.
I mean, but they don't. They don't.
We're an afterthought.
We're we're an afterthought. Well, the problem, as they say, we don't have a seat at the table,
Yeah.
right? We don't have a
Yes.
seat at the table. That's the problem. So I mean, we're an afterthought. They don't. We need. They're not consulting with our community to see. Okay, what do we need to do to make this work for you?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And
Yes.
and and going back to the topic, like the seeing applications, like the AI applications. Yes, they do work great, but there is sometimes where they fall short, guys. So it's good to have different tools. I know they have the Orocam reader thing. Um, I don't. Some of those things are depends which model you got. You might have to pay for a subscription. So sometimes those things are not viable. We need something that we could just pick up and do it and not get charged for having a device. But another application is that Envision application, and they also
Envision
have
AI.
the Envision AI. It works okay. I hope they updated their app. You go through your app and you try to do a certain task and it will crash. But it is a app that you can use in tandem with your Envision glasses. And Envision actually has put out a it's kind of like a live AI almost. They have a different term, but you get a description of your scene faster than the previous version. And the previous version will have to connect to online, and you're pinging like 3-4 seconds and then coming back another 3-4 seconds. So sometimes that lag, it's like, if you're on the
Right.
move, you're gonna notice that big old lag right there. But
Well, that's the goal right now because that's also the one that they trying to put together with Be My AI.
yes, yes, and they're trying to do like video description, I guess, something like
Well, I
that.
mean, well, it's basically live interaction with your environment.
Yes, and the AI actually has a voice. We have played the clip in our coffee time, so you could tell sometimes the excitement, or when the AI kind of emphasizes something and things like that. So that was like, I was like, oh, this is new. But the companies are moving forward, guys, with this, and artificial intelligence is gonna be around. So
I said it's a great tool for our community. I believe that we all really need to get with it. You know what I'm saying? Understand how to use it
yes,
because I mean, it could be our eyes in essence. And when we have live interaction, like I said, but we have a wearable that we can put on, like our sunglasses, right, and just
Right.
interact with an AI when necessary for things that we're doing in our life. When we out and about, okay, hey, talk to me, plot a route. I'm getting ready to walk to the store. Whatever, plot a route. I'm getting ready to go get on the bus.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. So the technology is moving. It is moving somewhat rapidly. We might think it's moving slow, but from what I'm seeing, it's moving. And there's other great resources, other great applications like Ira. Ira is more of a subscription base, but with Ira, I actually tell them, look, plot me a route. I don't want to step in this parking lot. I want to go all through the sidewalk. So plot me a route, and they have plot me a route
yeah.
and guided me to the restaurant. And I didn't need to walk through a parking lot, and this was a big parking lot. And folks, sometimes cars are in a rush. I don't know why they're in a rush when they have the time in the world to just get up 5 minutes before more and get in their car and roll 5 minutes before.
When we walk by ourselves, parking lots are not a safe place. I mean, we
No,
definitely
they
need
are
to
not.
do. We need to get the sidewalks and make our way around the edges. It might be a longer walk to get where we're going,
But
but at
it's
least you're
safer.
alive. At least you're gonna get there alive, right?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell a story just so folks understand how people interact with us, the lack of awareness about us out there, just out there in society. So I remember an evening that me and a young lady, we're both blind. We went to the movie down in Victoria Gardens. I ain't scared to throw their name out there. We came out of the movie. We ended up in the parking lot, right?
Mm.
So a security guard came up on us. Okay, man. Well, thanks. Well, what are you guys trying to do? Oh, well, we're trying to get down here. We want to go down to Margaritaville, and have a drink, right? Before we do our Uber to get home. He wouldn't take us.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't take us. None of that. You know what I'm saying? He took us to the security office, right? So we could talk to his supervisor. He said it was a liability for him to escort us, right?
Oh
So
my God.
That's
so
crazy.
so then he escorts us to the security office, right?
Hmm.
And we start talking to the supervisor, and the supervisor is backing it up. I was like, okay, so it's the liability of me walking around in the parking lot not being able to get where I'm trying to go is less, or I should, you escorting me is more liability than me being out there on my own. Come on now. I mean, you're gonna walk.
Right.
It
Well,
don't make no.
it
It,
doesn't make sense. Come on, it's like he
right.
guided me, and he could tell me if there's a car, an obstacle, right? Less liability.
Right.
But if I step into this parking lot that got these cars that sometimes ain't paying attention, I'm still in your property. You're still liable. This becomes bigger liability if you really think about it. And that's what you should, sometimes it is like that. I gone to stores, and let me put this one out there. This one needs to be put out there. Walmart. Walmart. Walmart is, oh my God, they're terrible with blind folks. I walked in, okay? Two of my friends, they were looking for a dish holder, right? They walked up to two workers and they asked, "Can you help us? We're blind. We're looking for a dish holder," right? One worker turned around and told the other worker, "You know, you don't need to help them, right?" The other worker turns around. This is in front of us. The other worker turned around. "Well, they're blind and they need help." "Yeah, but I'm just letting you." The other worker goes, "Yeah, I'm just letting you know. You know you don't need to help them, right?" So I'm just sitting back watching. So I thought my two friends was gonna say something, but they didn't. I think they let it go. They wanted to shop, but oh my God, I was gonna become a Karen right there because it's always Walmart. Let me give you another example. I was shopping for some shavers. There was a lady with her cart, a worker. My better half told her, "Hey, can you help him? He's looking for a product." And I turned around and told her, "Yes, I'm looking for the shaver." So she points behind me and says, "There they are." And I go, "Where?" I showed her my cane visually. I showed her my cane, and she goes, "Oh." I'm like, "Yes, I need help picking a certain brand. Can you help me?" She said, no." Like that. She told me no. So the first
Oh,
thing I
that's
told her, "What's your name?" "Why?" "No, what's your name?" She told me her name. And then I told her, "Oh, you want to know why? Because right now I'm about to go talk to your manager." You know what she did? She got up and took off with her basket running down an aisle. This is a Walmart worker, guys. A Walmart
Ugh.
worker.
There's no such thing as customer service in today's world, man. I mean, I'm
crazy.
sorry. They don't do the training on it. None of that kind of stuff. I mean, you. And here's the problem: minimum wage. I mean, I hate to go there, but it's minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? These folks are they just there to get for their paycheck. They not trying to do nothing beyond their job. They half of them never read a job description. That they get in the employee handbook, right?
Hmm.
Uh, their supervisors never even explain what their job description is.
Yeah, yeah. Plus,
But the
sometimes it's.
sad part is that
Mhm.
they will happily help someone visually. They will take them to
Oh yeah,
wherever the product is, and these are individuals that can see. They're like, "Oh,
well that's
it's
true
over here.
too.
Let me show you." You know, and
Right, right,
you
right.
would think just the kindness of an individual to see. Okay, this individual can't see. I'm not asking for you to feel sorry that I can't see. I'm here to shop, just like
So
anybody else. But that it
but
does
see,
happen
this is
just like that.
where the hopefully the future, right?
Mhm.
The being able to interact with a live video with AI, you can say, okay, excuse me, what aisle is this on, right? And
Mhm.
then they tell you aisle 14, B, A, whatever, right?
Right.
And then you just tell it, okay, find the aisle 14A, and
Well, they have
it'll
an
guide you there.
application. They have an application for visual individuals for the store that if they're looking for something, they can pull it up and it'll tell them what aisle it's
Well,
on.
I know.
But for someone like us, we can't utilize that because
Well,
we
no.
can't
Well,
see the
now,
aisle.
one of our other participants, Michael, he said, I'm sorry, his name is not Mike. What is his name? The brother in Colorado. Oh man, I'm ashamed of myself. Uh, uh, but anyway, he works for Michael's hobbies, whatever, not hobbies,
Like
but
Hobby Lobby.
no, the crafting.
Yeah, Michael's Arts
Oh,
and
like
Crafts.
Arts and crafts, right? He works there,
Mhm.
and he was telling us about the one for their store is actually accessible.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember him. I remember that. He was
Um,
a
Yeah, yeah,
guest
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
something one
So,
yeah,
time. Yes.
and I say sometimes it's the manager's fault. I had, and this is Walmart
but
again.
let me. But see, here's another gap in the system, right?
Hmm.
That person, whatever, Walmart person, Michael's person, Target person, whatever, if they got an app at their store, them people they don't even know how to interact with us enough. But do you know that we do have an app for the store? You can punch it in there.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, they don't advertise it, right? Maybe they got
Right.
signs that says, "Oh, we have a new app," but we're blind. We can't see no signs.
And it won't
You
yeah.
help
know,
us if we can't see the aisle.
well,
Uh,
if that, well, if yeah, I mean, if it gives you turn by turn directions, GPS kind of
yes,
thing, that would work. But
that
you
would.
know,
That would.
but
But
again,
again, I don't think it has anything to do with managers. I think it's just the individuals themselves, the ones that they're
Well,
hiring.
no, I was saying about managers because I heard this excuse before. Um, I can't leave my section to help you because of my manager. My manager said I have to stay on my station,
right?
right?
Uh,
Well,
they always got excuses.
no, but I understand that's what they're telling them. Stay in your section, help your section, right? But when it comes to, I guess it's they never got to the part. If you come across somebody disabled or blind, go ahead and help them.
Well, and I
And
think a good self advocacy thing at that point, is if you can get them to do it, right? Hey, well, since you can't leave your section, would you mind calling your manager to see if you can get him to come over so I can get some help? You know what I'm saying? I need to get, hey, I'm trying to find this. I'm trying to spend money in your store. I mean,
hmm
I here's the thing is I think it gets us in. We could probably get in trouble for recording that interaction.
yeah.
Right.
Well,
You know what I'm
it's done.
saying?
They know there's
Right.
cameras everywhere.
Right,
Sometimes I do
but the
feel.
thing of it is that's their property. See, in
Mhm.
public is different. That's public property.
Yes, yes,
But inside their store, that's their stuff. You can't just tell them, I want to get a copy of the tapes for the day.
I know that, they won't provide. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right. But
But
now if
if
you
they're
have
able to
it,
film me with no audio, am I able to film in the store with no audio since they're already filming?
it's private property.
Okay, yeah,
It's
that's what they
private
gotta
property.
utilize.
So, but
But
but again, I mean,
mhm,
we need to. This is just part of some of the advocacy, the work that needs to be done as well.
mhm,
I mean, we got a lot of people that they'll sit and complain, such as what we're doing right now. We're just discussing it, really, right? But how
Right.
many people actually write a letter? How many people actually sign an email? I mean, the most we
all
we
right, emails.
the right. Well, I know you do, and the least a person can do is get into an email chain. If somebody sends you an email template, for an issue in our community, the least you can do is, fill your name in and send that email out. You know what
Yes,
I'm
yes.
saying?
I done this email chains on Facebook. I try to get people on board, and people would, well, just go and talk to them and send them a direct email, and I'll talk. I'll call Apple Accessibility or whatever it may be, right? And I'm like,
Right.
sometimes folks, when you try to get something to be done, some folks become a little negative, and they don't. Oh well, why are we gonna do this? Like, come on, bro. Let's just do it. Let's see if it gets a result. Because if you would have
I
shot me one and you needed an email, I would have done it for you.
right. Well, not only that, I mean, it's to resolve an issue so we don't have to sit here and complain about it. Because if it's affecting me right now, chances are somewhere down the road it may affect you.
That's right.
The
Yeah,
same issue,
That's right.
yeah.
So, on
So
That's
that
right.
note, Pedro, we passed
I know.
our time thing, so let's get that out the way, my brother.
All right.
If you'd like to know more about Blind United, you can visit our website at blindunited.org. You can email us at info@blindunited.org. You can call us at 909-846-8825. You can follow us on Instagram at Blind United Interest Groups. You can follow us on X at Blind United 22. You can watch our YouTube channel, Blind United. You could join our Facebook group, Blind United Interest Groups, or you can follow our Facebook page, Blind United.
You're cordially invited to Blind United's Spooky Evening on Saturday, October 26th, 2024, from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Veteran Foreign War Post 2070, VFW, 825 South Magnolia Avenue, Monrovia, California, 91016. Cross Street is Chestnut. Come and enjoy a fun, spooky evening with games, a costume contest, and Halloween treats with friends and family. 825 South Magnolia Avenue. Cost per adult $25, children $5 to $13, $15, children 4 and under free. The meal will include hot links and a grilled chicken sandwich, chips, potato salad, soda, water, and cupcakes. A cash bar will be available. Door prize drawings will be held throughout the event. Deadline to turn in money is Thursday, October 10th, 2024. You can sell your money to Blind United Incorporated at blindunited2022@gmail.com. All children must be accompanied by an adult to the restroom. For more information, you may contact F.A. Chandra Howard at 909-774-6290 or Cheryl Thurston at 909-821-9589. Background picture of a scary pumpkin. Color is orange.
Thank you, my brother. The gentleman I was talking about from Colorado, Thomas, he's in the comments. So he's the one that was talking about the app. But at the same time, he was giving the tip on his side, what he does, like when he's in a store or something like that. He calls the store and asks tells the manager where he's at in the store. Just call the store from your phone.
I do that. I
That's a
do
good
that in
idea.
the gym. I do that in the gym. Hey, I need to switch machines. Okay, I'll be over there. But like I'm the blind guy, and I'm pretty much only the blind guy in the gym.
Okay, well, I mean, it's nice to know that they are that accommodating. I mean, that's a good thing,
And it's one of the cheaper ones. You know what I mean? It's one of the ones that are what 10, 11 bucks a month, but they help. You call in, and that's another thing to do. I ran into some stores, and the manager's like, we don't have nobody. So basically, you just got everybody just enough. You didn't even have somebody extra just in case you're backed up, just in case something goes down and you need extra hands. So it's like
One
you
extra
wanna,
set of hands.
yeah, an extra set of hands that like they're pinching it down to the penny. And I know they got payroll and things like that, of course, but it gets frustrating sometimes, and
It does. It does. People don't realize what it is, and that's why it hurts me, that we're not going to do our walk a mile, because it's the best way that I've found to relay that feeling to
yes.
the community at large.
Hmm.
Give them a true sense of what it's like to live our life, or just through a few different challenges. So. But we're going to make sure we do it right next year. So just stay tuned for that. You're going to hear us talking about, throughout the year. So
Yes,
uh,
yes. We had some planning
it,
difficulties and stuff like that. So unfortunately, we were not able to put on the event. But man, the people I hear talk about the event, that they love the event. They love the walk a mile, and it's a good avocation, like to advocate for us, as an event. Blindfolding folks. It could be a family member, it could be a community member, it could be the
friends and
state.
family, community
Mhm.
leaders,
Exactly.
legislators. I mean, we want to truly bring out, like you say, our representatives, state, city, county. We want to have some representatives there from as many lawmakers, decision makers.
Yes, yes, yes.
as possible. You know what I'm saying? To be able to truly to make a change within our communities, right? Now, as far as the awakening of all of our friends and family members and stuff like that, I mean, hopefully this will help you around the house where your family members quit leaving cabinet doors and stuff open. Maybe they quit moving your
Right.
stuff around in the kitchen.
Yeah,
You know,
a thing I done with my kids, when they were younger, I will I will blindfold them and tell them, okay, try to walk around to give them an idea how
what it's like for daddy. It's,
yeah,
Right.
and
Right.
they understand. One of my kids was like, "Oh no, I cannot, I can't do it. I can't be a whole half hour." You know what I mean? And it's understandable. It's something new, but they understand now. They're like, "Oh, okay." So all the cabinet doors they close, all that, and it's good to teach kids. Even when I used to take my children to school, and a kid would stop me and say, "Oh, what is that?" And the mom would be like, "No, no, no, don't talk, don't bother him."
yeah, I
And
do the same thing. I know what you're saying. No, let the child ask the question.
yeah,
That's
that's what
right.
I told the mom. I was
That's
like,
how
let
they
the child
learn.
ask questions. How is he gonna learn? How is he gonna
That's
know
right.
what this is and what am I doing? And I break it down to
Yeah,
grade school
right.
level.
You got to foster that understanding at an early age.
Yes, yes,
And
because you
kids seem
never
to get it a
know.
whole lot better than grown-ups. Kids seem to get it a whole lot better than
Because
grown-ups.
yeah, kids are more open-minded. That's
Uh,
why, and they
the
could feel the they could feel what you might be going through by they put their
right. They're more
That's right.
empathetic, sympathetic. You know what I'm saying? They have
Yes.
more compassion.
Yes.
yes,
Yeah,
and that's always good for the kiddos and stuff like that because they're always open to learn and stuff. And a good other place to learn, even that is provided to our communities, the Braille Institute, guys. The Braille Institute have several different classes. Mind you, they have art and music, but they also provide like mobility training, Braille classes to read Braille, and other useful classes that we need sometimes even for living style and stuff like that. They have a little things you could do. So you could go to their facilities.
right.
You could even do it virtual, but I don't know how much classes they have virtual, honestly.
Yeah, that's why you
um
got to come with us on them virtual stuff. Blind United is about the only one that's consistent with the virtual.
we
You
have it
know,
all months running through. We have seasonal Zoom groups, and then we have every month. Like mine's is every month. Also, another thing that the Braille Institute have some locations is a Braille store, a Braille Institute store, where they have products that if you want to go physically and touch them, they're there. I know how sometimes shopping online for us,
right.
we don't get a description or we can't see the item or anything like that. So
Especially when you're shopping for them braille dots, man. You want to get just the right size braille dot. I don't like
mhm.
real big ones, but I definitely don't like the itty tiny ones. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I
Right.
have I have so many sizes. I have the ones that are so tiny. I use them for my keyboard, for my computer keyboard. And then I got some other
Right.
ones that are small, but put them for buttons, especially on the microwaves and things like that. On my washer.
They need to make some that when you attach them, they're heat resistant. So, like for the ones you put on your touchpad on your stove,
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
you're correct on that.
That they
And
won't fall off. Mm-hmm.
you
Because
know.
the sticky part
yeah,
just does not last.
and
Well,
and
I
a-
mean,
and
now
a
what
thing
I
I
do at my house, I use crazy glue. I'm gonna be honest.
you know what I seen?
And I've
Uh,
heard, what is that? Some type of bump dot or something like that, where it comes out and it gets hard, and I
Well,
can't
you
think
can
of what the
use
name of it is.
they got tactile paint. They got bubble paint.
Bubble,
So
yeah, something like that. Some
so
type of paint. That's
you
what
can
it
okay.
also
is.
and you can get that in clear.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
know,
some bump
so
dots come out in clear too.
Right. Some
Um,
bump dots come out in clear for the, so your family, they don't want to, I guess
I
if
don't
they
care
need
nothing
to
about them.
continue, continue to read whatever it is,
the bump
behind where
dots
you putting
over.
button,
Behind the dot.
it
Right.
might
Yeah,
have it might have an image of popcorn or something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right.
Also, if you buy a Amazon product that is Amazon branded, let's say for example a microwave, they do have a plastic covering, like a rubber covering that go over it, and you be able to feel all the buttons on your microwave. um it costs around $1, $2, $3 like that. It's just an extra part they will put in on it. Doesn't come with Braille, but you will be able to feel your buttons and stuff like that, if you don't want to put bump
Once you
dots.
get, that'd probably be good if you get once you get somebody to explain the grid, the what I'm saying, what button is where
Yeah, and usually the number 5 has a little bump, so that's the 5 and
for the
stuff like
numbers.
that.
Yeah, depending on how the number pad is laid out. So,
Yeah, so I haven't got one of those. Pretty soon I'm gonna buy my kids a microwave, another one for them. And I'm gonna probably do it that way and check it out just to check it out. And
well, it isn't also a lot of the Amazon brand stuff, isn't it? Bluetooth capable.
yes, some of them, but they do have microwaves that are just
I should say
um
Alexa,
yeah, Alexa enabled.
Alexa enabled.
Yeah, they got air fryers like that now. Um,
That's what I want. Either air fryer, either Alexa or whatever you want to call it, a Bluetooth app with the app or whatever.
well,
Uh,
Monica has an air fryer that is Alexa enabled and Google enabled. So
Oh
whatever
wow.
device you have, so she's able to set it to broil, set it to heat up, and set it to
uh,
cook.
I don't know if they got Alexa. I mean, I got it in in my room, right?
Hmm.
Of course, I do Amazon stuff, but again, I don't have one in that area. So I could still connect it to the one that's here in my bedroom.
Yep, as long as you're in the same
Okay,
Wi-Fi, you could just put
okay.
everything in there, walk into your room, tell it to start it, you know. And you like usually I go start air fryer at 360 for 15 minutes. And then it would do it and
So
it
you
would
just load it up, put your food in there, come back in the room and tell Alexa to start
mm-hmm.
cooking. Man, I'm gonna have to go and invest and get me one.
Yeah. So
Uh,
they got those pretty tools, guys.
my
So
yes, I use. That's what I use. I don't have to do.
yeah.
Air fryers. I love air fryers. I mean,
Me
it
too.
literally
I just
does.
put something in mine.
For
Yeah.
us, I ain't got to deal with that grease no more. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Mm.
Now, you know what I wonder. I just had a thought, Pedro. Can we do
Mm.
create? You know how we do for a hard shell taco? We got to put them in the grease, right? I wonder if we could do them in the air fryer.
Oh.
Make a hard shell and then just then fill it like we do when we cook them in the grease.
Uh well, I think Monica, I think just got a taco shell maker.
Okay, for
Mm.
hard shell.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
I think so. Yeah, I gotta look at it and stuff. But
that's California folks. I'm used to hard shell, home. Ghetto
Me too.
tacos. So give
yeah.
me
Mm-mm.
some fried corn tortillas with some ground beef
Yeah, talking
Right.
good.
and
Talking
some
about
hot
Taco
sauce
Tuesday.
and hot sauce. And, I'm meat and cheese. That's all I need. Some hot sauce.
Yes, yes.
I'm
And
good.
we
Okay.
have so many tools, folks. Just like how we said the Braille Institute, there's other organizations like the Lighthouse for the Blind and things like that. They're around all over in the community. You find them in different cities depending where you're
Right.
at. We do have programs that teaches you stuff like Wayfinders and other similar organizations that do that type of stuff. But
There's training centers. If you're newly blind, you definitely would want to get into a training center. I mean, myself personally, losing my sight, and then it was actually a slow transition into darkness.
And it's a hard
I,
transition too at
you
that.
know, I wish I would have got into a training center sooner. I wish I would have been exposed to the blind community a lot sooner. But because I was still sighted, right, even though I was partial,
Mm.
it was I was just disconnected from the community. But again, the best thing is to do is get into a training center. You know what I'm saying? Get the skills that you need to be independent. You're not going to know how long your sight is going to last. For most of us, it deteriorates over time, right? Some people
Mhm.
stay stable, but the majority of folks it deteriorates. But like I said, we got schools here, we got schools across the country. You know, myself personally, I went and got mine from a training center. I went and did the time. I went and did 6, 7 months, right? Got mine out the way. Some other folks, they take a more slower approach. They go to places like out here and where I'm at in San Bernardino, support service, Riverside support. I'm sorry, blind support Riverside.
Mm.
Okay, they do classes. You can go in there. It's rare that you can do more than one topic at a time.
Oh wow.
So you're gonna do Braille, you're gonna do tech, you're gonna do ILS. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Hmm.
And so you do it that way. So for me, it's just gonna take too long to get it all done.
Yes, yes, and those
You
are
know,
all great resources, guys. To if you're newly and going blind, another once you got down your mobility and you feel like you still need help while being out, you'll be able to apply to one of these guide dog schools. Um, Considering a guide dog, um, to get around once your mobility's up to par will be another option. I'm thinking of getting a dog so I could probably run around the block. I like to actually jog and stuff like that, and having my companion running around along with me, I think it's doable. But I try running with my cane, at least to next to like a big old fence that's like a whole block full. It gets tough and stuff like that. So trying to stay up and do something. But maybe if.
if you get it like one of the schools, or try this one, Pedro, at one of the schools or whatever where they got the track.
Hmm.
A lot of them they actually have a curb or a grass line going
Yeah.
around.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you can just kind of Greg out where he lives at. They the community he's in, there's no street parking.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow.
So he just sets his cane right up in the curb.
Yeah, you know what I have problems with? The parts of the city where they don't have sidewalks.
I hear you.
That's
It's a lot
another
of them
thing.
down here the same way, Pedro, where
So
it's just
uh,
grass.
the
No.
problem never ceased to exist, and and again, but I'm just looking at this thing as right at about that time. So folks, there's resources out there for anything you really want to get into, know about. If you do that, can't figure out where to go, where to look, whatever, get at us at info@blindunited.org. I mean, we'll point you in the right direction. We got a lot of resources actually available on our website at www.blindunited.org. You can go to the resource page right there. There's resources on that page from all across the country. Basically, state rehab is what we have on there. I mean, there's a lot to do with this nonprofit. We want to bring that up to date as well, get some more real resources there. The reason we have rehab on there is because unless you're, I'm sorry, independently wealthy or upper middle class, whatever, chances are you can't afford the stuff that's out here for us. So we just try to give you the basic resources you need in each state and all that kind of stuff. So we're
Yes,
here
yes.
for you. Whatever we can do. Pedro, he's our tech guy. He's always up on all of this stuff to make our life simple. George is always doing the same as well. So At Blind United, we just trying to help everybody live their best, life. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we can do to help. That's why we offer everything for free. Again, if you want to donate a couple bucks, you can do that at the website, or you can Zelle a couple dollars to us at blindunited2022@gmail.com. Help us do what we do, help support the mission we're on. Another great way you can help support us is to run over there to Facebook and follow our page over there. I mean, we, like,
Awesome.
share. You like our videos, like, share. You know what I'm saying? All that
If-
stuff.
Yeah, if you find someone that might benefit from our conversations, share the live, guys. Share the
Share the
live
live,
because
share the live, share the group. I mean, let them go over there and see all the different things we offer. I mean, we're here. We're a community. We're trying to get to a point to where we're working from one voice, right?
where we're
And
all united.
yeah, where we're all united. I mean, again, we don't have anything against any other organization, but we're just strictly pro-blind right now. I mean, we're leaving the politics out of it, and we're just trying to do what's best for our community. So, like and share Blind United. I hope you like what we're doing. Pedro, I'm sorry, my brother. You got some closing words, and we can get up out of here.
No, just contact us at info@blindunited.org if you have any questions of resources or any questions of the state rehab or wayfinders and other programs like that. They vary by county. Sometimes they vary by state also, but the state rehab is the more one that is across the nation. So feel free to contact us, and we get at you at a timely matter.
All of that good stuff. Carol, you good, sweetie?
I am good. I am good.
This is our sister from
One thing.
Dallas. Go ahead,
Shout
Pedro.
out to Tisha. Shout out to Tisha. She's down in the comments. She said
Oh,
good
my
morning
bad,
to the Blind
Tisha.
United.
Hey.
Hey, Tisha. I'm sorry. We'll shout you out before we get out of here. Brittany ain't here today to keep up. I hope Brittany, everything is good with Britt. She didn't show up this morning, so we didn't have nobody on the comments.
Yes,
So we apologize for that. But
Miss you, Britt.
miss you, Britt. Again, it's been a great day. We'll see you on the next one, y'all. Wait a minute. Am I on the right button? Let me make sure. Okay, here I go. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Join the ladies tonight. We'll see you.